Hey guys, good morning. You're welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Frankly Speaking with Glory, and my name is Glory Elijah. So guys, apologies for not giving you guys full gist from the BBNaija show yesterday. Yesterday was quite a very emotional day for me. I talked about all of that in the two videos I posted yesterday. I'm still trying to get myself, and so let's just continue into today's video. So guys, yesterday in Biggie's house, Biggie sent in a chef Matse. So apparently the housemates have a new task that's going to take them 2 days. Already on Monday, Biggie had given the housemates a task already that they will be presenting on Thursday. So the Monday's task was about taking care of older people or showing love to older people. So the housemates were given materials like knitting threads and pins to knit things for older people. They were also given clays to mold something, and paintings and drawings, all of that to show love, or how they will show love to older people. And they're also supposed to do a presentation basically, but the housemates, as usual, you're planning on how to either do a drama piece or music or poetry, whatever. So the housemates have been busy since on Monday, and then yesterday, to top up their task for the week, to keep them extra busy, Chef Matse came into the house to assist the housemates with lessons on their newest task, and that's the Arla cooking show. So the housemates are to cook different dishes and also make smoothies with the dano milk. So it's a lot for the housemates to do, but yesterday did not go without its own drama. Of course, there was drama between Venita and Diane, and then with Mercy and Tacha as well. So Chef Matse, I do not know her. I have never heard of her. So if you have heard of her, kindly comment a bit about her in the comment section below. Let's get to know what she does professionally as a chef. So yesterday, all hands were on deck in the kitchen as the housemates were assisting the chef to put together I think fried rice and shrimps, and also to make a banana smoothie with the dano milk. It was quite interesting, as everybody was actually really interested. And there was also a cooking book that had lots and lots of recipes for I think from the arla company. Yeah. So after the chef had left, that was when the drama started. So Venita, who is in another team, because for this Arla cooking show, Biggie actually divided the housemates into different groups. I think groups of 4s or groups of 3s. Yeah. So Venita was already rushing to write out a lot of the recipes, and so Diane felt like, no, this should be fair. Like the entire house should have a chance to write out recipes as well from the book. So she was relating the whole thing to Frodd, and then Venita heard her name, and Venita just jumped into the conversation. Venita jumped into the conversation, and Diane was very upset, like, we weren't even talking about you in the first place, so why do you think every conversation in the house has to be about you? So Diane walked away, and then I don't know how this whole fire entered, but Mercy Sha picked it up and was yelling in the kitchen and shouting, and Frodd was like, madam, calm down. Why is it that whenever there is a competition in the house that involves money, you begin to act funny? And guys, I forgot to add that this Arla cooking show, there's the winning prize, and that's 1 million naira that 3 people has to share. Yeah. So Frodd was like, every time there's a competition that involves money in the house, you're always going on and on shouting, and calm down. Mercy was like, do you know me outside the house? Do you know me outside the house? Please shut the fuck up and stop acting like the victim all the time. It was a lot of drama. And surprisingly, or let me say not surprisingly, Tacha did not even involve herself in the drama. She just walked away because babe already has to strike. So who wants to come and kill herself carrying markets that does not even belong to her? But then at night, KHAFI, no, not even at night, before night, they talked about it. That's Diane and Venita, and then they hugged it out, and Diane made it known to her that, look, I wasn't actually even referring to you. I was actually having a conversation with Frodd. but then you heard your name and then you picked it up from there, you know. So Venita apologized and they hugged it out. And then that same day, inside the magic school bus, as they call it in the garden, what's her name, Mercy and Diane were discussing the housemates in the house, especially Cindy and Venita, you know. So Mercy was telling her observations to Diane that, look, she has noticed that Cindy, whom everybody thought, you know, was like the underdog, you know, one that's like at a disadvantage, is the person that's actually the wolf in the house, you know. That Cindy always tries to act like, you know, Cindy always tries to act like she's innocent, like she doesn't know things that's going on in the house. But then when you watch closely, you realize that she's actually playing extremely smart. So she gave an example of, you know, Cindy always asking her questions like, what happens on Friday and what happens on Mondays, you know, those kind of questions. And then she'd be like, you don't know what happens on Fridays, but then whenever we get into the arena, you're always very, very competitive, trying to beat time. So why are you asking questions like you don't even know, you know? And she cited a lot of instances of, you know, Cindy trying to act cool, and then before you know it, she blows up, you know. And then Mesha was like, anyways, that that she doesn't have any beef against the girl, or that they are friends still, or, but then at least she now understands the sort of person that Cindy is. But as for Venita, that Venita is trying to do some crazy things in a relationship with Ike, but then it's not going to work because she is smart, Ike is smart, so they will not allow Venita to, you know, to do anything stupid between them. That Venita did the same thing with Gedone and KHAFI, but then she will not be successful whatever plans she has between Mercy and Ike. So later yesterday night, KHAFI confronted Venita about it, and KHAFI has always had a problem with Venita. We all know that because of Gedone. So she confronted Venita about it, like, Venita, why do you always think that whenever people are having a conversation, it's all about you? It can't always be all about you. People have things that you're talking about. Before you came into the house, there are issues that have been on ground, you know. Task comes into the house, we have to trash it out. Whenever you just hear your name anywhere, you just think it's all about you, you flare up, you pick offense, you know. So Venita was trying to clear the air, clear herself, and then made it known to KHAFI that, look, I and Diane, we've already sorted this out, you know. But then from all that they have been saying, it goes to show that KHAFI is still not over the situation that Venita stirred up between herself and Gedone, and she's still scared if Gedone is waiting for her outside the house. So guys, question of a video, who do you think is going home this Sunday? Who do you think is going home this Sunday? Biggie said that at least one housemate will be evicted from the house. Who do you think is going home this Sunday? Another question of a video is, what do you think about Mercy? Mercy of late has been displaying some attitudes in the house. I don't want to name what those attitudes are, so that I will not have issues with Mercy's fans. Okay, enter your rights. So Mercy has been displaying a lot of attitudes in the house. People call it her being very, very competitive. People say that she's a gossip. People say that she's a real G. People say that she just unnecessarily wants to stir up trouble all the time. Even Ike was complaining the same thing as well. Take your left. Even Ike was complaining the same thing to Mike, that Mercy has a lot of strong distrust for him, and at every given point in time, she's always trying to stir up trouble between both of them. So what's your opinion about Mercy? Do you think that all that Mercy is doing in that house is a strategy, or do you think that Mercy is just being herself, in quotes, just like all the other housemates always say, I'm being myself, I'm being myself? So guys, basically that's all for this morning's That's all for this morning's episode of Frankly Speaking with Glory, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you're yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, kindly click on the red subscribe button to become a part of this family, and also turn on post notification to always get alerts of my videos. The post notification bell is the white bell button beside, you can end the trip here, beside the red subscribe button. So I'll see you guys in tonight's video. Thank you guys once again for watching. Bye.